Clackamas River. Absolutely amazing. As you can see, most of this Clackamas River Valley has totally devastated by fires a couple years ago. Up here, and we have been driving up here early in the morning, and about right here there was about a 3-ton rock right in the middle of the road. One of my co-workers and I used his work truck as a chainsaw anchor to drag that thing off the road. It left about a 2-inch gouge in the asphalt as we pulled it off. Popular whitewater rafting river, especially this time of year. A little warmer outside, it's about 69 degrees. Still got all the water coming down from the mountains. Snow packs melting. Really makes the river nice and beautiful for rafting. Like Gotham Power Station down there. Absolutely beautiful up here. Dropping fast. 62 degrees now. Okay. Okay, welcome to the channel. We finally made it. It took us about 2 hours to get here. Had to drive through a little snow, as you can see, but not too bad. Look at this. I don't know if it gets much better than this. We have a beautiful creek here. Some amazing old growth forest trees. Look how big those things are. We got a little snow here. Absolutely beautiful. All the moss. I'd really love there to be some mushrooms growing, but I think it might be just a little bit too early. I did bring my 3-weight fly rod with me, so I figured we could go down there in this little creek and hit some of these pools and see what we can get. Maybe get us a little brook trout. You can't keep those, catch and release, but if I get myself a nice rainbow, that's going to be a great little dinner. Okay, well, I'm going to start setting up camp and get all that ready. I got my nice little single person Kuyu tent that I'll be setting up. I wish all of you could see this in person. There's just something about everything covered in green, the sound of the waterfall. You know, with the chaos of the world, with all of the things that we see every day on our social medias and our TVs, it just creates this angst and this anxiety amongst all of us. How many of us are coming out to a place like this? You're breathing in the fresh air, the beautiful air that's filtered through all of this. Come out here and get away from all that stress. And I understand the irony of it, that you're probably watching this on YouTube and experiencing this through your TV. But if I can give you just a glimpse of what's out there, maybe that'll just push you that one step further and give you the courage and the motivation to get out, come out here and experience this for yourself. This is old world. This is beautiful. There's something about our soul that connects with it out here. All those stresses and anxieties just tend to melt away. With every breath, it just pushes more and more of that out. It's amazing. There's a reason when I moved up here to the Pacific Northwest from Missouri, I never left. The first time I came out to see one of these old growth forests, it just changed my view of what nature can be. In about a month, the mushrooms will start growing, and I'll be spending a lot more time out looking showing you the mushrooms that we pick for our family. Eventually, I don't know if I'll take you hunting. That's a sacred event that I don't know if I'm ready to share, but maybe someday I'll at least talk about it. So please enjoy, without me talking, how beautiful this is. Thank you all for being here with me. I may not know you, and we will probably never meet. Chances are I won't ever know you exist. But it doesn't mean we can't have a connection. A connection through this out here. Okay, let's go through my little bag here and see some goodies that I brought. Oh, look out. So I brought me some breakfast. My daughter told me to make sure I bring these little brownie bites. And there's my dinner for tonight. We'll give these a try. Got my bowl, my trusty MSR little stove. Got my scotch, can't go without that. Flashlight, TP, extra tent stuff. Got my little life straw, coffee, some fire starter, my flies, my little cook stove, little dry hand relief. Okay, things are starting to unravel here. Okay, here's my, oh, look at that. That is a beautiful sight right there. The sun shining on it, it's so beautiful. That is my handmade Northman Guild bearded axe. His name is Frank. He loves to taste wood. Freaking awesome axe. Handmade by those guys. Just absolutely beautiful. Freaking love it. Here's my single person tent all set up. Got my little air mattress in there. Got my elk hunting sleeping bag. It's good for 0 degrees. Should do me okay tonight. So yeah, everything's all set up. Well, the rainforest is amazing in so many ways, but getting a fire started, that becomes an issue. It's taken me, I started at 5:15 at 6:32, and I just now got it going. I ended up collecting sap from all the trees around me, and that was enough to be able to get it going, and now it's going. So rejoice. I'll have some dry feet. I cooked myself some chicken pesto. It's more of a soup. I put too much water in it, but that's the way it goes. I forgot a spoon anyways. Well, you're probably wondering why I am on the road at 9 o'clock at night. Well, I'm not ashamed to admit that I was woefully unprepared for the temperature to be dropping in the low 30s. I was soaking wet, my fire sucked, I was sleeping on the wet, cold ground. I was not prepared for that. So I would much rather drive home and sleep in my bed than suffer and torture myself all freaking night. So This is what adventuring's all about. Sometimes you're successful. Sometimes the wilderness eats you up and spits you out. So driving in the dark isn't my favorite thing to do, but at the same time, it's a whole nother level of the wilderness out here. You never know what you're going to come across on the road at nighttime. I want to thank everybody for joining me on my adventure. I do not consider it a failed adventure, although it was cut a little short due to lack of preparation on my part. So lessons learned. Next time will be better. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you for joining me.